What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, represent Physiques of Greatness. And this video is long overdue, man. I keep getting requests to answer the people why did I choose to stay natural. I guess y'all seen other YouTubers make a video giving you the reasons why they chose to stay natural, and I guess you wanted to hear mine. So let me give you my answer. It's quite simple, actually. Whether you know or don't know, if you decide to take steroids, your nuts will shrink. Yes, I'm not making this up. Your nuts will shrink. Now, I don't know about you, but fuck that. I don't want my nuts to shrink. I got a homeboy, he takes steroids recreationally. He doesn't compete or anything, he just wants to be a big motherfucker. And he takes steroids, been taking them for about 3 years, right? And I asked him, and I'm like, dude, don't your fucking nuts shrink taking that shit? And he said, so fucking what? You can't fuck bitches with your nuts anyway. And I'm like, damn, dog, I'm old school. I don't know about you, but my dick is like a Christmas tree. One, it has to stand up. And two, it has to have some ornaments, some balls hanging from that motherfucker. It just don't look right without some balls hanging from that motherfucker. You know, I don't want to be in the bed with a chick after fucking and she says, Chris, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, baby, everything's okay. And she's like, well, I noticed when I was sucking your dick that you didn't have any nuts. I thought that was a little strange, just making sure everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much one of the reasons why I don't take steroids. But now, all bullshit aside, all bullshit and jokes aside, one of the reasons why I never decided to take steroids because of the price. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, everybody thinks that, oh, you can just go get steroids and you live happily ever fucking after. It doesn't work like that. I know quite a few people, even in my fucking gym, which is pathetic, by the way. You know what I mean? They take steroids, and I'm still bigger than half these motherfuckers. They're still competing at like 155 or 165 pounds. I'm like, goddamn, you can do that shit naturally. Let me tell you why. It's because, for one, you gotta know how to take the shit correctly, and two, just because you take steroids don't mean shit. You still gotta eat right, you gotta eat hard to grow, and you gotta train hard as fuck. You know what I mean? You gotta have all those things in line. So all thing steroids is gonna do is enhance you. I know quite a few people, you know what I'm saying, that take steroids and they're bigger, but they don't look any better, if that makes any sense. Before you take steroids, you need to know how to train and eat right. If you have toothpick forearms and you have toothpick calves, steroids is not going to correct that imbalance. You're just going to be a huge motherfucker with toothpick forearms and toothpick calves. That's one of the reasons why I never decided to take steroids. I always told myself, before I decide to enhance my physique with roids, let me make my physique balanced naturally. That way I know how to execute each body part. I know the rep ranges that work for me. I've been working out 7 years, about to be 8, and around September it'll be 8 years. And let me tell you this, I'm just now figuring out what works for me in legs. You know, I've tried the high reps, I've tried drop sets, I've tried this and I tried that. You want me to tell you what works for me? I figured out it was volume. Instead of going for intensity, you know, going to complete failure on my legs the same way I do with my arms, I noticed just doing a fuckload of exercises and a fuckload of sets with low reps, like 8 and under, really gives my body a great response, and it causes my legs to grow. See, you gotta kind of figure shit like that through trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Some people will tell you they work out with high reps and it makes their legs grow. You gotta figure out what works for you. Before anybody takes steroids, I encourage you to learn your body, learn how to diet, learn how to bulk. All thing steroids is gonna do is enhance you. It ain't gonna make you any goddamn better, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one of the reasons. And another reason is I have no reason to. Keep in mind, guys, I'm just a personal trainer. I don't compete. I don't make movies like The fucking Rock. Please believe I'm not anti-steroid. If somebody would have called me and said, hey, I want you to be in G.I. Joe 4, please believe I'm going to take me some goddamn steroids so I can look like a goddamn G.I. Joe. And if you want to lose respect for me because of that, go right ahead. I'm going to be swimming in that pool of money. You know what I mean? It's all about money, guys. You know, at the end of the day, if you have no financial gain or no reason to take steroids, don't fucking do it. It's really not worth it. If I don't play baseball for the major leagues, I don't make movies like The Rock, and I'm not trying to get an IFBB Pro card, there's no need to take steroids. You know, I'm living proof, and there's plenty of other people around the world and on YouTube that are living proof that you don't have to take steroids to be in fucking shape. If you want to be in shape, you want big arms, you want big legs, you want a six-pack, you can do that shit naturally. And you can actually keep the results. I could take 6 months off from the gym right now. I might get a little atrophy, you know, from not keeping my muscles active. I might, you know, lose an inch on my arms or some shit like that. But after about 2 or 3 months in the gym, I'll get all that shit back through muscle memory and all that shit. Now, you take steroids and you stop taking your steroids for 6 months, stop working out for 6 months, there's no telling how the fuck you're gonna look. That's another reason. You know, I want to keep my results for life. But please believe, I am not anti-steroid. If I had a reason to, like IFBB Pro card, a movie, baseball, Olympics, I would be on that shit in a heartbeat. But there's no reason to. I'm just a personal trainer that likes to help people get from shit to fit. You know, I love working out, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? And to be quite honest with you, if I could look this good naturally, there's really no need to take steroids. You know what I mean? I'm only 5'7". I mean, seriously. I mean, if I get any bigger, I'll look like a goddamn frog. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to pay for some pussy. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's my personal reasons. You know, just no reason for me to. It doesn't have, it's not going to enhance my life or my mentality in any kind of way. I'm completely happy with how I look now. But I'm not against steroids. So if you take steroids, man, just be safe about it and take my advice. Don't take steroids until you've been training quite some time and you know your body. Because all thing steroids is going to do is enhance what you already are. If you look like shit now, you're just going to be a big blob of shit. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, that's my reasons, guys. I hope I didn't hold you long. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, holla back at your boy. Chris Jones. Yeah. Chris Jones.